tell us about your ensembles.
Well,
They light up.
All right.
we're lit up.
Okay, they want to be judged as a pair. Hold on there. Go ahead, Dinky, yell it out.
Nice pair.
Give it up for the twin sisters there. Are you going to stay up there with the mamas? Just stay with the mamas for
Oh,
now.
I think she beat us.
Lisa, what do you got there? You got Rudolph?
Are they a pair?
So here's the question. Would it help Lisa's chances of winning if Kevin was her ensemble piece?
Oh, yes.
All right, so give it up for Kevin and Lisa.
They pooped peppermint candy.
I think you two can sit down, but I do want to say, if you're wondering about the cupcakes, Lisa's daughter makes those. Made them. All right, Todd Nielsen. I haven't seen that before tonight, but go ahead and tell us about it.
Pete, I got my suspenders on, and because Gary's always upset we don't wear ties at work, I thought I'd wear a tie tonight.
Give it up for Todd. All right, AJ, are we judging you together?
Sure.
Okay, so AJ's got cats on his sweater. So go ahead and give it up for the couple. What do we got there? Go ahead. All right, you can stand there for right now. Are you two together?
Yeah.
So we got Santa Claus with some beer. Don't stop believing, okay? And we got a unicorn.
Yes.
All right, so Bob, why don't you tell us who's up there with you?
This is my wife, Elena.
Elena. Okay, it's very nice to meet you, Elena. All right, clap for the sweaters, folks. All right, I think you guys can sit down. All right, Amy Flatten. Okay, so we have, did I use the word offensive when I talked about what Austin had on? I did. Well, I'm going to use it again. Where is HR when you need them? Amy, go ahead and tell everybody. When I walked up here when she got here, she did this. I thought she was doing the Pledge of Allegiance. So you want to go ahead and tell everybody what it says on your sweater?
Watch your balls out.
Give it up for Amy Flatten. All right, the rest of you can go sit down. Stay up there. Amy, stay up there. All right, Haley's got the international deal going on. In case you don't know, that's Merry Christmas in Spanish. But is there a rocket ship on there? No, that's a sombrero. I couldn't tell on the top. Rocket ship. Okay, give it up for Haley. I think you can sit down. So Mike Sager has got the Let It Glow. He's got the reindeer with the sunglasses on. And I heard him tell somebody, if you really want the lights to light up, you just have to touch him. Give it up for Mike Sager. I think we have our winner. What's that? Say again?
Absentee ballot.
Absentee ballot, okay. Sure.
We have a person here that can't be here tonight. His name is Matt Ziegler. His kids are sick. He bought a special sweater. I'm sorry, Amy. I don't know what this is worth, but we have to put him in the vote. Is that okay with you?
Absolutely.
Does anybody else know what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah. Okay, so Matt Ziegler bought a special sweater this evening, and he couldn't be here because his kids are sick. Does everybody understand that? Yeah. Can you come here a second?
Oh, no.
So if I was wearing a sweater and Mike's face was on it, face was on it, would Matt Ziegler beat the Sweaty Balls?
Sorry, Amy. Oh, I think he will. I think he will. All right, thank you everybody for that. We do have some more money to give away, but first, are we ready?
Oh, wait a second, Mike. I just got.
Oh wait, we have a picture.
I got an update.
Okay. This is from oh, they canceled my order. They said it was too ugly to print. Just for the record, it was $50. So there you go. All right, folks. He was with us 4 years ago when we were out at the golf course. I'm going to let him say whatever he wants to say about himself. Let's give it up for Hondo, the magician.
Thanks. I've been at this 35 years full-time. That's the shortest introduction I've ever had. Thank you very much. Yes, well, you don't need an introduction. I've been here before. And by a show of hands, who's never seen me perform before?
I haven't, nope.
Okay, all right, put them down. All right, next question. By a show of hands, how many of you is this the first time to see me perform? Oh, same people. Good, I just wanted to check that. Hey, this is the USA Today, and it's the life section. Why am I using the life section? Because we're here celebrating life with our co-workers and our guests, special guests, spouses, girlfriends. Anybody recently married? How recent?
Last May, or in May.
What was the date? 24th? 4th? Close. Anybody got a new baby recently? Yes? How recent?
3 weeks.
This is important. I have a trick for people with new babies. So, see what that is. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll think of it. Anyway, this is my favorite trick. I usually end the show with it. I'm taking no chances tonight. I want to do it while you're here. I mean, I heard you go to bed early in New Richmond. No? Not this crowd?
I like it.
So I got to perform, as part of my intro, I got to perform for Muhammad Ali 4 times, the famous boxer. And last time I saw him was about 3 years before he passed away. It was down in Arizona, and he was in my audience, and I saw me do this, and he says, "You're amazing." He says, "I'm making a comeback." I said, "What?" He says, "I'm coming out of retirement." I said, "Yeah, who are you going to fight first?" "You." My heart started to race. I got nervous. I said, "How do you feel against you, champ?" He looked me right in the eye and he says, "With all your jive, I'd take you in 5. So, for the old folks here, they know about Muhammad Ali. That was pretty cool. And he was a good guy, a real nice guy, loved magic. And he said to me, "What are you doing with the paper?" I said, "Well, I was ripping it." He said, "Can you put it back together?" I said, "Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's put that sucker right back together." You got a good angle. Now promise not to tell him if you see stuff. Not supposed to sit behind the magician, but that's all right. Some people have a short memory, so it doesn't matter. What is your name?
Kurt.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her.
Are you looking at me?
I was not. But hi, Kurt. How you doing? Do you know her?
Yeah.
How do you know him too? Are you married? 48 years. That's worth a hand. That's pretty good. Well, if I'm back here doing this in 2 years, I'll have a 50th wedding anniversary trick for you. You plan to be around?
Yeah.
Okay. Reminds me of a joke. Stephen Wright, the comedian, he's one of my favorites. He's that guy with the bald spot and the long curly hair, real deadpan. He says, I wake up next to my girlfriend and she's, "Hey, it's a good joke, guys. Drinking?" He says, he says, where was I? He woke up next to his girlfriend and she says, "Stephen, if you could know exactly how and when you were going to die, would you want to know?" I said, "No." She's, "All right, forget it then." I said, I think I'm going to take a walk. She said, well, how long are you going to be gone? I said, the whole time. Now, this is the first trick I learned in 1974, Eagle Magic Store. I was a 22-year-old college student getting into magic. I walked into the store and there was a guy behind the counter. If you've ever been in a magic shop, they demonstrate tricks that they try to sell. Mostly to kids and occasionally to high school guys like me and professionals. The guy behind the counter, he says, I'd like to show you something called the professor's nightmare. And that was interesting because I was going to be a professor. I was going to be a math teacher. Would you give this one a little tug for me? Just a little tug. That's all right. I'm excited too. All right, try this one right here. All right, good. And this one you can give a strong tug. And you notice it doesn't stretch, right? Small, medium, and large. Who's been with, help me with the pronunciation. Bernard or Bernard's? Bernard. Accent on? Well, you guys don't even know. First syllable or second?
Second. Bernard.
That's the first then.
That's my name, so it should be Bernard.
Oh, Bernard? Okay. Are you Bernard?
Helping everybody that works for us.
Know the name of the company. All right, Bernard. All right, who's been with the company 2 years or less? Any 2 years or less, folks? Okay, welcome aboard. How about 2 to 10?
First day.
How about more?
First day.
First day, I got a trick for you. How about more than 10? Not much else to do, right? Okay. Really, whose first day?
No, it's really not.
You're just making that up. All right, here we go, folks. Here's the long and short of it. Professor's nightmare. Was a math teacher. He tried to teach the math students the differences between small, medium, and large. Some kids understood, some didn't. Some kids saw unequal things as being equal. Well, that comes in handy when it comes to your customers, because whether it's a small customer or a big customer who's been coming back for years, you're best off treating them all equally well. Equally well. There you go. And I'm pretty sure you do that. There's one, there's two, there's three. Let me show them to you. There's the small one, there's the medium one, and there's the large one. Any questions? Thank you. Appreciate it. So you can imagine me, I'm 22 years old, I watched the guy do the trick, I was impressed like you. I said, boy, I'd like to learn that trick. I said, how do you do it? And he said, can you keep a secret? I go, absolutely. He says, so can I. Thanks a lot. I said, no, seriously, do you sell the trick? Yeah, we sell it. I said, if I buy it, will you help me with it? He said, sure. But what can you tell me about that trick before I buy it? He says, all I can tell you is that the secret to learning magic is like the secret to growing a dealership. You start small and you work your way up. That's what you do. You start small and you work your way up. Thank you very much. Now, I got a brand new trick I'd like to show you. This one here is a swindle. I'll go right out on the, I'll tell you right now. I travel, I do shows in New York, and they got these street performers. They're con artists. They're playing a game with cards, and you can't win. The guy got me. I'll show you how he got me. He had these 4 cards, 3 of which were blank, and 1 which had an ace on it. I put my name on it to, for branding purposes. Okay. He says, keep your eye on it. He says, I'm going to start by putting a blank card right over here. So he puts the blank card down like that. He says, I'm going to put the ace as the money card. That goes between the other 2 blanks. He says, all you got to do is follow the ace. I said, I think I can do that. He says, all right, I'm going to put a blank card on top. I got it. He says, followed by the money card. I said, I can follow that. Followed by the blank. I said, I got it. He says, so where is it? I said, well, it's in the middle. He says, are you sure? I am. He says, well, let me just give you a hint. It's not this one. I said, I knew it wasn't that one. He says, it's not that one either. And he says, it's not that one either. He says, you weren't watching very closely. I put it over there. I said, oh, man, I didn't see that at all. I said, tell you what. He says, I'll do that again. I'm going to put another blank card down here just like this. Don't you take your eye off it. He then proceeded to take the money card and place the money card between the other 2 blanks. I got it. I'm following along. This time he says, I do the same thing, blank card to the top, followed by the money card, the swindle card, followed by the blank. He says, do you think you know where it is? I fancy myself a pretty observant guy. I said, I think it's in the middle. He says, well, certainly not that one there, and it's not this one here. It wasn't the middle one, and it wasn't this one either here. You're having a little trouble following this, he says. It's back over there. I asked him if I could touch the cards. He says, yeah, they're laminated. Put your hands. That's a laminated card. I mean, I said, what the heck? I said, if you do it one more time, I have a feeling you won't fool me the third time. He says, okay, great. He says, I'm going to put a blank card down, which he did. He then said, or so he said, he then said, we're going to put the money card in between the other two blanks. So the money card goes between the two blanks. He says, this time I only put one card on the top, make it easier for you to follow. He says, where is it? Well, I knew where it was, but I wasn't going to be fooled the third time. So guess where I said it was? Over there on the floor. He says, would I lie to you? He says, that's the blank card. I said, I thought I could catch you. He says, because here at Bernard, Northtown, you guys are all number one in the community. You guys are all new trick. I kind of like it. All right, so I've got a physical, right? I go in for my physical the other day. I couldn't believe what I saw, because I'm an observant guy. 12-year-old boy walks in, 12-year-old boy. Got a carrot, that long, sticking out of his nostril, and a celery stalk that long coming out of his right ear. Carrot, celery. And I look at this kid, he doesn't look happy. His mother's with him, and the doctor walks out and sees him and says, what seems to be the problem? And the boy says, I really don't feel very good. And the doctor said, well, if you ask me, you're not eating right. Do we have any father-son combos in the room? Yeah? 3 of them?
4.
Which one's your son?
My son? I got 2 sons.
Oh, I forgot who they are? What are their names? Parker? Oh, you were there 4 years ago.
I was.
I'm glad you remember. Parker and Zach. You guys hunt?
Yeah.
You ever hunted pheasants?
Yeah.
You were the guys. I read the story. It happened in South Dakota a couple years ago. You guys, it must have been you two. You were out on Farmer Frank's property there hunting, and Cody and Carter. Wait a minute.
What?
I got it. Parker. I'm dyslexic. Parker and Zach.
Yeah.
Zach and Parker. You guys heard about the agnostic, dyslexic, insomniac? I'll start over. The agnostic, dyslexic, insomniac. This is the person who sits up all night long just wondering, is there a dog? Oh, it's too deep for that. Too deep for the jokes. You gotta look those words up. Agnostic, dyslexic, insomniac. Sits up all night long wondering whether there's a dog. I won't explain anymore. Okay, they're out hunting. Parker and Zach are out hunting. Parker comes and he sees a hole in the ground and he says to Zach, wait, there's a hole, be careful. Who's older?
Zach.
Zach remembers from physics class, if you drop something in a hole, based on how long it takes to hit the bottom, that tells you how deep it is. But, what am I going to drop in there? So, Parker sees a huge anchor sitting there. He says to Zach, pick up the anchor and we'll listen to see how long it takes. Zach picks this thing up and he drops it in there and they listen. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Good thing they didn't fall in there. 4 seconds. About on the 7th second, I kid you not, a goat comes sprinting by and dove into the hole. A goat. 3 seconds later, Farmer Frank comes whistling along. Oh, Betsy, Betsy. Zach says, who's Betsy? He says, Betsy's my goat. Have you seen her? Parker said, well, your goat just dove into this hole. Farmer Frank says, that's impossible. I had her tied to an anchor. I knew you'd like that one. All right, before we go further, I'm going to do my sobriety test. This is because I've been watching you guys. I got to drive back to St. Paul, so I'm behaving myself. How far you got to go to get home?
Me?
Yeah, Bernard. You live very far away?
10 miles.
Oh, that's not bad. I was kind of thinking you lived in the truck outside, but you look like you're ready for your truck. So these things say drive safely. What am I going to put in these? These bags are about the size that you get at the liquor store to hold a bottle of beer. So I brought a couple empties. I recently performed in Ireland. for Notre Dame, University of Notre Dame, when they played Navy, and I visited the Guinness place. That was pretty neat. I never really drank this, but it's not too bad if you like the idea of drinking motor oil. But and a Beck's. Beck's is a Dutch beer, I think. So here's how this trick works. I'm going to put the Guinness in the drive side. Your job is to keep track. Guinness goes on that side. You hold that for me. First name again? Clarice. Well, that's scary. Clarice. Pay no attention to the man behind the bars. What was that movie?
Silence in the Lambs.
Oh, God, that's a scary movie. I'm still single, and I'm on some of these dating sites, and the women who put on there that they like those kind of movies aren't the kind of women I want to be close to with not much on. All right. So if you got friends, they're telling you, I like to ask a woman, have you ever dated a magician? They usually say no. And then I say, what? You never had a guy disappear on you? Okay, you got the drive, and I got the safety. Got it? All right, now watch. What's in drive? Correct. And over there is Beck's. Now you aren't going to believe this, but they're going to switch places. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Incredible. Now, you can only see what I see. Now the hard part is to make them go back. 3, 2, 1, go back, and now the Guinness is back over here on this side. All right, I'll do it with one bottle. All right, now there's nothing in there. In a minute, this is going to have the Beck's. Here goes, on 3. Remember, this side says drive over here. On 3, misdirection. Misdirection is the thing magicians do that takes your attention off the action. It's very subtle. 1, 2, 3. Why, look. And wouldn't you know it? I think they switched. Did you see what I did? What did I do? No, it still says drive here. It still says safely. Ah, you're no fun. I'm not going to do that. Well, it's a mystery.
Why'd you not do that?
So I travel a lot. I was doing a gig in Dallas not too long ago. They talk different in Texas. They say y'all, y'all. The guy talking to me, I'm the only guy. He's talking to me. He says, y'all getting ready to start? I'm looking around like this. He says, y'all ready to start? I said, yeah, I'm ready to start. I said, y'all, what's this y'all? I said, y'all singular. I said, what do you use for plural? He goes, that'd be all y'all. He said, where are you from, boy? I said, Minnesota. He said, ain't that where that wrestler was the governor? I said, yeah. That was 20 years ago. I actually performed the next night with a TV guy named Paul Majors at a country club gig. And on stage, Paul says to me, Hondo, you're a magician. How did Jesse the Body Ventura win yesterday? And I thought about it. He ran against Hubert Humphrey's son, Skip, and Norm Coleman, who was the mayor of St. Paul. And I thought about it. You know how Jesse won? Minnesota voters are very obedient. Jesse's was the second name on the ballot. The first name said Skip Humphrey. That's how he won. So it does. So I told that joke to Jesse, and he liked it. I didn't tell him the sequel. Here's the sequel to the joke. He wrote a book called Ain't Got Time to Bleed. But that was the wrong title. It was supposed to say Never Took Time to Read. I couldn't tell him that joke. Last time I saw him, he'd been retired and he was living in Mexico. He was visiting back home. I said, so Jesse, what you been up to? Oh, living in Mexico. I said, how's that? What's that like? Oh, it's great. You wake up in the morning, you got nothing to do. You go to bed at night, you got half of it done. And this was our governor. That's
He gave us a good preview.
yeah. Yes, he did. Are you from Minnesota too? Oh, you used to be. What happened? You got kicked out? Do you pay less taxes here?
Yes.
You know what the best way to pay less taxes is? Make less money. What's the fun in that? Okay, let's do a team trick. Let's do a mathematical trick. This may be over some of your heads, but I'm going to give it a shot because I think it's a smart group. Everybody think of a number from 1 to 10, but don't tell anybody what it is. To make it, now be unique. Pick a number no one else is thinking of. Okay, you got your number from 1 to 10? Whatever it is, multiply it by 9. If that's difficult, start over with a smaller number. Now after you multiply by 9, you should have a 2-digit answer, and if you don't worry about it. But if you do, add the digits together. So if you get like 43, add the 4 and 3, you get 7. If you got like 81, add those up, you get 9. So whatever that new number is, subtract 5. Okay? Subtract 5. Whatever that answer is, count that many letters into the alphabet. Can you name a color, sir?
Red.
You ever worked in radio? You're on a 7-second delay. They do that in radio to...
He doesn't have his glasses on.
Oh, that affects his hearing? Oh. Well, red was close there, but it was black. Okay, good try. All right, so you got your number? So we're going to do this. I'm going to write the letters of the alphabet, not all of them. By the way, I did some research. Do you know why our alphabet is in the order it's in? It's because of that song. Otherwise, the song would have been a lie. All right. So whatever your number is, I want you to correlate your number to a letter. So I'm doing this in my head. I got a 6, so I'm getting the letter F. So whatever your letter is that you're on right now, do I need to start over? Who's lost already? Anybody? You with me, Bernard? Okay. Bernard's with me, the rest of you are. Now whatever your letter is, think of a country starting with that letter. But don't tell anybody. I'm going to take Finland. Never been there. I'm going to write Finland down. That's my country. Okay? Now, whatever your country is, take the last letter of the country. In my case, it's a D. Let that be the first letter of an animal. Your name, sir? Kevin, give me an animal starting with D. Dinosaur. Very close. Dog. All right.
Good job, Kevin.
The show doesn't go more than an hour. I can't. Not enough room on the board. All right. So I got a dog because this starts with D. Now, whatever your country is, the last letter has to be the first letter of an animal. Now we take the last letter of the animal, and that becomes the first letter of a color. I'll give you a second chance. Give me a color starting with G.
Come on, Kevin.
I'm not disputing that. I got a green dog in Finland. Now here's where it gets interesting. I was dreaming about this trick last night, and I was dreaming about this audience, and I was thinking about the next trip I take. I'm going over to Europe, and maybe Amsterdam, maybe Ireland, but I've never been up into these countries like Sweden and Norway. And so I just imagine I'm on an airplane, I'm flying over Finland, and the pilot takes a turn, and I have my binoculars looking out the window, and I can tell we're crossing into another country. Now, I don't know about you, but I can see the line down there. I mean, that line, on the map, the line is about like that big on the map between countries, but in real life, it's huge. And you can see it. So, next thing you know, we're flying smack dab over Denmark. Just out of curiosity, who's got Denmark for a country? Well, that's interesting. It must be teamwork here at Bernard's Northtown. I'm looking out the window and I see something I've never seen before. A whole bunch of orange kangaroos jumping around in Denmark. Who had an orange kangaroo in Denmark? Well, there you go. Now, some of you didn't. That's okay, because, different strokes for different folks. Who had a different country? I'm just curious. Yes? France. I like that. I've never been there. That's where I want to go to soon. What was your number? The original number you started with?
3.
Yeah, 3 will always get you to France. And take a quick look at that. I'll show you what I'm talking about. What is your name?
Maggie.
Maggie. What do you do for the company?
I'm a nighttime receptionist.
A nighttime supplement? Did I hear that right? A nighttime what?
Receptionist.
Oh! I was going to say, I take a couple nighttime supplements. I've never seen you. One of them helps me sleep. So you're a nighttime receptionist. What do people call up? 2 in the morning? 3? Oh, you mean before? What time does it go up till?
8,
The time you start?
3:30.
3:30 is nighttime around here? If I was you, I'd say I'm a late afternoon, early evening receptionist, just to keep guys like me clear. And your original number was 3, right? All right. And where did you go to school?
I go to school at Richmond High School.
You currently do? You're in high school? Wow. Right. You taking math? Really? Well, I'd like to meet your teacher, because when you take 3 and you multiply it by 9, you get 27. You add the 7 and the 2, you get 9, subtract 5, and you get 4. You take the 4, you count in 4 letters, A, B, C, D. You take the letter D and you get France. Take the letter D and you get France. We won't tell your teacher. But I'll stay after school if you need help. I used to teach this stuff. I have compassion for people who struggle. But don't feel bad. When it comes to math, there's 3 types of people in the world. That's it. Those who get it and those who don't. And if you don't get the joke, I'll tell you what group you're in. Do you know that 8 out of 5 adults struggle with fractions? That's true too. And 78.2% of all statistics are made up. All right, let's get on with the show. Would you say your name was Maggie?
Yeah.
Who are you sitting with?
On which side?
Either one.
This one's Haley and this one's Emma.
Maggie and Haley and Emma, the 3 musketeers. Why don't you all come up? Let's try something. Now, this is a real risk on my part, because this trick involves mentalism. The ability to see inside somebody's mind. And I used to teach high school, and I just got an email yesterday. The baseball coaching job is open at my old high school, which is Cretin High School, now Cretin-Durham Hall, and I'm thinking I might apply just for the fun of it. Because I know baseball, I really do. Do you know that the Bible, the first verse of the Bible, the very first line of the Bible talked about baseball? In the beginning. All right. Big inning, beginning. Oh, excuse me, it just wasn't that funny. Okay. Never blame someone for not laughing at a bad joke. You got any good jokes? Do girls tell jokes?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Got any?
No, not really.
You got one? Like a stupid dad joke or a kid joke?
You did the other day.
Yeah, you said no.
Come on, Maggie. Great
Come
joke.
on, Maggie.
What's black and white goes round and round?
A zebra?
A penguin in a revolving door.
A penguin in a revolving door. I like that. I almost broke both my arms trying to hold open a revolving door for a lady. Trying to be a nice guy. It wasn't the right kind of door. See how quick I am? Okay, you got one?
Yeah, sure. Why did the cookie go to the doctor?
Why'd the cookie go to the doctor?
It was feeling crummy.
Jimmy Fallon, man, he might want to get you on. All right, let's do the trick. This is a trick with books, and one of them is called Fun is Good by the owner of the St. Paul Saints, Mike Beck. He owns it with Bill Murray. Another one is a Case of Intuition, and the other one is called Dark Harbor, kind of one of those nighttime supplement books. So we've got Haley, and we've got Maggie, and we've got Emma. So Emma, you get the first choice. Fun is Good, A Case of Intuition, Dark Harbor.
I'll do Fun is Good.
Yes, it is. Did you say your name was?
Emma.
Emma. I have a very good memory, but it's short. Emma. Emma is almost a palindrome. You know what a palindrome is? Like Hannah or Anna or Madam I'm Adam or race car, or my favorite is a man, a plan, a canal, Panama. I know some of you will be checking that one out. It's true. A man, a plan, a canal, Panama, forwards and backwards, same thing. Mom, dad, those are easy ones. Now mom, if you turn it upside down, is wow. All right. Your choice. Dark Harbor. You okay with this one?
Absolutely.
All right. You notice you have glasses on. Do you need them?
Well, I just, yeah.
For reading or for everything? All right. So this is a book where I'm going to have you pick a word.
Those are small words.
But I'm just, that's why I didn't pick a lot of these guys. So just look in the corner and tell me if you can see the corner words.
Yes.
Are they the same or different?
Different.
That's how books are.
Yeah.
Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this till you call out stop.
Stop.
If you like the word in the corner, we'll use it, otherwise we'll keep going. It's your call.
Keep going.
Okay?
Stop.
Should I go back or you like that one?
That one's fine.
You sure? Is it, would you call that an easy word to remember?
Yes.
All right, that's what we want. Open the books to any page, both of you. Was yours a long word or kind of a short word?
It was a short word.
Okay, so just to make it more challenging for me, I want you two to look on your page, either side, find a big word, but not, if there's only one big word, don't pick it, but if there's a bunch of them, just pick one of them. I mean, the bigger the word, the more challenging. Kind of like the rope trick. We're going for the long rope. Yours is the short rope. Can you find it a big word? It's got to be a noun, though. You know what that is, right? Do I want to put you on the spot? What is it? I'm going to give you a chance to redeem yourself from France. What's a noun? Got it. So you got a noun? All right. You can close your books. Now, here's where this gets interesting. I have a little notepad here and a pencil. I am going to attempt to write down the first letter of their words just by them looking into my eyes and sending the letter. Don't say the letter, send it. Now, here's how you send a letter. You basically think of, like I'm going to do it right now with, what's your name, Joe?
Dick.
Dick. You're not messing with me?
No.
It really is.
Yeah.
All right. Are you happy?
Yeah.
All right. I'm thinking of a letter, and I'm going to send it to him. Which letter are you getting?
H.
That was it. All right, so now, shit. So now, all right. That's in the water, yeah. Magic carpet ride. Who did that song? Steppenwolf. Thank you very much. What was so funny about my line? Oh, that's cool. Okay, now we got to get serious because I got to pick up the pace. Focus on your first letters. I'll start over there. Concentrate on the very first letter. Was your word an odd or an even number of letters? It's got nothing to do with your first letter. All right, you got your first letter? Look into my eyes. I got it. Did you get it? Don't say it, but I'll check with you later in case I miss. And I'm going to call this number 1 because it's first. And I'm going to put it under the green napkin. Is that okay? Is that okay? All right. Number 2. Oh, I can't change my mind so that you don't change your mind. What was your first letter? O. Okay. Concentrate on the very first letter. Look into my eyes. Send me the letter, but don't say it. Are you sending it? I think I got it. On the way, did you get it? She sent it so fast it might make it to France. I'm working on yours now.
He ain't sensing that, bro.
I just got it. I just hit it. It's obvious. Third one. Oh, I've made my choice. I can't change my mind. What was your first letter? Yes. I got it. You know? All right, cool. You know how I got that? Because S is a word with a shape, a letter with a shape. And I think your word has something to do with either a shape or staying in shape or staying healthy. Is it possible that there could be a connection there? That's helpful. Okay, focus on yours. You got it? Well, that's so good. I got it. It didn't take long at all because you only have an odd number of letters, so there ain't that many there. And this I'll go with number 3 because it's the last one. All right, folks, this is it. I don't know if I'm going to pull this one off or not. Now think of your second letters. Think of your second letters. Think of your second letters. You wanted red, I'll use red. Let's see how we are doing. I won't go any further if I'm off on these. Number 2, don't open it yet. Number 1, don't open it yet. And number 3, don't open it yet. I'm going to have you guys see how I do this now. Nothing here yet. But you remember your first letter? You told them it was an O. Now, I'm going to put an O here because that was her first letter. And you said your first letter was S. I'll put an S. And did you say your first letter? No. Oh, I forgot to ask you. Have you heard your first letter tonight?
Yes.
Is your first letter similar to one of theirs?
Yes.
Interesting. Was it an O?
Yes.
O. Okay, so we got OSO. Now, if my predictions were accurate, there will be what written here? An O in here, an S in here. But in case I'm wrong on those, I'm going to go for the next letter here real quickly. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Ooh. If I go ooh, does that make sense? Ooh, does that make sense? Ooh. See, I'm pronouncing the letter U as ooh, ooh, ooh. Do you have any oohs in your words?
Yeah.
Sweet. Now this woman, what's your favorite hobby or sport? Tennis. Is that like horse racing? I don't know why I asked that. All right, we got some Crackle and Rosie going on here. Who did that song? Open? How am I doing? First letter? Okay. Second letter okay? What's the second letter? Ooh. Open? First letter okay? Second letter okay? Sweet. I don't know how I do this. All right, you got yours? First letter okay?
Yes.
Second letter okay?
Yes.
I mean, are you guys impressed? As Rodney Dangerfield used to say, I tell you, a rough crowd, All right, put your mind to this one. Is your word, I think your word has something to do with what you're seeing in me, on me. Am I right? This is 2020 we're in. I think your word has something to do with 2020, does it? Cool. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know how to spell all these words. I look at you, I said something to do with keeping body, something to do with nutrition, something to do with staying. Oh, okay, super. You either go in or you go out. What was your word?
Out.
Out. Where do you buy groceries?
Supermarket.
That's what I had. And where did I get my glasses prescription? Were those the words? Optometrist, supermarket, and out. You guys are amazing. How about a hand for them? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Okay, see ya. Alright, I said we had someone with a new baby. Who was the ones with the new baby? Come on up. We're going to do a little baby trick. I know, you're shy, that's okay. We'll help you get over it.
Thank you so much.
New baby trick. So, hi.
Hi.
Names again? AJ and
Alexa.
Alexa. Hey, I just talked to you this morning. Yeah. You played every song I wanted. Yeah, who saw that? Ladies and gentlemen, how do you get a baby? Well, it starts like this. You put one ball there, you put one ball there, you each give it a squeeze. All right? Now, open them up. In order for this to really work, you got to have coordination and teamwork. So, we all know what gravity is. That's what makes something go that way. But if you use magicians can make gravity speed up, so you can't see it fall. Did you? I mean, I can do it. I can do it faster, but it still happens. But and then levitation is when something rises, like when they float the lady up into the air. I just do it with these. Yeah, I'll float it right up there, just like that. Now, here's where it gets interesting. If I take this ball here and put this ball there, squeeze tight. You got a good grip? One of these balls represents you, one of these balls represents AJ. Have you ever felt like she's got you in the palm of her hand? Yeah. It just happened again. What you got? Ah! Oh! Whoa, baby. Wow. All right, let's try that one more time. I'm going to hand you this little guy. I take these two over here. Can you handle two balls? Squeeze tight. Hand over. All right. Now you've got one ball.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ready? Close. You feel it in there? Would you be impressed if I can get it out of there without touching it? Watch this. Open to make sure it's still there. I just want to make sure it's right there. Take it. It's easy stuff, I'm telling you. All right. Now here's the tough trick. I put the ball back, and when I do, you squeeze it. Go ahead and squeeze it, keep it closed. Now, here's the deal. Work with me on this one because you're the man. And the man has to do something in order to have the baby. You understand? We don't have to get any details. But you do need a magic wand. So let me... just happen to have an extra. All right. In your left hand, hold that wand right there. Okay, got it. Now, what we're going to do here's... That ain't going to help the process. That is not going to help the process. Somehow I think we don't have that problem. All right. Now I'm going to make AJ a magician, and he's going to do his magic for Alexa. And the next thing you know, boom, the baby shows up. Yeah. I can't believe this, what you got over there. I don't believe this. And there's the baby! While you're up here, let's try one really cool trick here. Yeah, no, it could be. I have me a deck of cards here. Do you play? Cool. Imagine you're playing blackjack and you need one card, you need a hit, and I don't know what you got, so you say I need one card. Think about the card you want to get, okay? It could be any card, but if you say the ace of spades, that's kind of obvious. A lot of people think most people pick that or the queen of hearts, but you can if you like, you don't have to. You got one you like? All right. So that you don't forget it. When you see the card, say stop. It'd be pretty amazing if it's not in there. Yep. Is that it? Yep. That's it. Yep. Take it. Do you see it? Don't forget it. Do you want to have the audience see it, or would you rather they not? It's your call.
See it.
All right, I won't look. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. You got it? Now, I forgot to tell you, I have a prediction here. My prediction is in here, and it says 1 out of 52. See, I'm a big fan of chance. Would you be amazed if the other side of this card contains your card?
Cool, man.
Yeah? How about you guys? Would you be amazed? I kind of like you. You laugh easily. Yeah, it's on there. Yeah, it's right on there. Kind of lame, I know, but I can make. I got a more impressive thing I can do here. I got something else in here. Oh, one more thing in here. It's a Hondo Magic greeting card. If you'd open that up there, Alexa, because since Alexa knows everything, see what it says, please.
Call the Hondo hotline.
Oh, call the Hondo hotline. Remember Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Phone a friend? All right, let's see what we got. Regis, by the way, he's still alive, but he's like 93 or 4. And he kind of looked like he was that age when he was on the show, too, but he never aged. So you got the phone number?
Yep.
Just the first 3 letters. 612? Okay.
867-0875.
Well, believe it or not, that's my number, 612-867. That's okay, I'm a Gemini. I was born in May. That's why I said the 24th. That's my birthday. So I'm calling myself because I'm a Gemini. So half of me's here, the other half's back home. I'll put it on speaker and put it up here so you can hear it. See if I'm home. I don't know. I might be. No way I can know that card back home.
This is the Amazing Hondo, magic with a message. I can't take your call right now because I'm performing at a company party in Richmond, Wisconsin. Oh, and if this happens to be someone calling from Gibby's, can I ask you just one question? Just one question? Why, oh why, did you just select the 7 of spades?
I can't believe it. Show it to him. I got lucky. Now, if you think that was a cool trick, check this trick out. What are you looking for? Oh, it's me that's looking. Where'd the sponge balls go? Oh, here they are. Now, if you take the sponge balls this way, hand me the card. This time I'm going to give you the 2 sponge balls. Okay, squeeze tight. You got it? Now, don't move, because I got a little something over here. I've never done this trick. I'm going to try. I got to get my wallet here. You got a $50 bill on you in your pocket? No? Okay. You don't carry money?
That's Bob.
I just happen to have a 50 because when I hit the road and travel, you never know when you might need a little cash just in case. And so this is a $50 trick I'm going to show you. This is a $50 trick. It goes like this. I wrap it this way and I wrap it this way. Here, I'll just do it this way. You know, you got a new baby, you could use $50, I bet. Yeah. That's compliments of Mike there. There's your $50. I want a big hand for my helper. Thank you. That was an audible. That's not normally in my show. All right, we might have time for one more here. What do we got here? It's about 9, but I got a good ending. I've seen it before. Oh, I forgot the other trick I was going to show them, so I'll show somebody else. Let's go with, what's your name with the cap on there? Are you the guy with the dad? Yeah. Are you here with someone? Can you two? Yes. Can you two come up? All right, come on up. Are you married? No. Okay, come on up. Now, hi. What's your name?
Autumn.
Autumn.
Yeah.
Favorite time of year. What's your name? Brett. Brett. That's your real name? Bert. I was going to say Bert. You look like a Bert to me. Any brothers? No Ernie's? Okay. Do a pressure trick. This is a pressure tester trick. What's that look like to you? That's a balloon, of course. Now, I'm going to do this. I'm going to have you guys blow it up without touching it to your lips. Think you can do it? No. All right, I'll help. Take a deep breath, both of you. Deep breath and hold it. Go ahead. In. Hold it. Now let me fully explain this. This is a good trick. I do this one a lot. Every once in a while I forget that they're holding their breath, so you guys better breathe. Okay? Are you breathing? All right, hold each other's hands. Take a deep breath. Hold my hand. Teamwork. Here we go. Get the air. You know what happens? Keep pumping. It'll explode. You don't want that. All right. So let me tie it off. Now, would you say this is an invisible balloon, kind of?
Yeah.
There's a reason for that. I want to see. I can actually see your guys' air in there because I think you're good together. And so this is called handling pressure. How long have you known each other?
2 years.
Okay, you can let go of your hands now. Because I want you to put one hand on the balloon, you put the other hand on the balloon. 2 years, all right. You both work at the station, at the dealership? Do you? Okay. I'm glad one of you do. Otherwise, you're crashing the party. Okay. What would be, see, in life you got stress occasionally to deal with. So if I was a balloon, this would be something I wouldn't want to see right here, this thing. This is a needle. Let's find out. Sir, raise your right hand, please. That's your left. That's okay.
Way to go, Scrooge!
He's looking in a mirror. All right. Now don't be very gentle. I just want to see if it's sharp. So just touch gently and tell me if it's sharp there.
He loves needles.
Usually they touch the tip. Yeah, it's sharp, right? The dart didn't draw blood, did we? Try it again. No. All right, guys, here goes. Now you can let go. Let's see how well Bert and Autumn. God, I said that. Here I play basketball. I can palm a basketball. I should be able to palm a balloon. Dry skin this time of year. Now this is a surgical procedure. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3 weeks ago I did this and it popped. So I want to hold your ears. 1, 2, 3, or maybe it's magic. See, you don't want to let anything burst your bubble. The best way to go through life is stay calm, stay poised. Don't let anything get you bent out of shape. And above all, you got to follow through. You got to finish the sale. You got to finish the service. You got to finish everything. You bring it all the way through like this. You're right back to the beginning. Now, that was kind of cool, but I think what would be cooler, if I can find the deck of cards over here that I brought with me to do the trick. Let's see if this is it. Now, you play cards?
Not really.
All right. Do you know the difference between one card and another one?
Yeah.
What's the other one? All right, these cards are all different, right? I'm just going to run my thumb down with my eyes shut till you say stop.
Stop.
All right, you stop me on this one right here. Take that one. That'll be yours. Look at it. Show it to everybody. I don't want to see it. You okay with that card?
Yeah.
All right, great. I'm going to shuffle the deck till you say stop.
Stop.
Place it right there. Remember earlier when we were doing the trick and I asked you for the color and you said gold and I wrote green. Watch. Green. Was your card green? You sure? Really? You didn't see a green one? Green card? That wasn't yours, the green one?
No.
So if I turn the green card over and it says 2 hearts, was that your card?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the card, 2 hearts? Wow. Let's mark this occasion. What's the date? January 18th. January 18th, and the year is 2020. Do you have 2020 vision?
No.
You just have 20.
If I'm lucky.
Okay, watch this. This is wild. You pick the 2 of hearts at random, January 18th, 2020. I turn the card over. I have you open your hand, Bert. I put the card here, you set the balloon on top of it, perfect. I go through the deck like this as you watch me, and you call out stop.
Stop.
See that card? Is that the two of hearts? No. And the reason it's not the two of hearts is correct. So, good point, right? Now tap the balloon 3 times and say, I think Bert is amazing. Take up the balloon and take a peek at that card. What is it now? Is that the one you looked at?
Yeah.
What was it supposed to be? Where'd the two of hearts go? Is it in the balloon? Oh God, that would have been good. That would have been so good. I mean, that would have got Howie Mandel and those people on America's Got Talent. Two of what? Hearts? That's got to be here. I mean, that was a diamond. Spade, club, no two hearts. You know, I would have bet big dollars. I would have bet big dollars, but I gave the $50 away. I would have bet big dollars that was the case. Do you see any money in my wallet?
No.
That's why I'm working tonight. However, I do have a special zipper compartment. Okay, I just unzipped. Inside the zipper is an envelope, and the envelope says surprise inside. Hondo holidays, magical holidays, and that's basically it's a sealed envelope, but I'd like you to look all sides and confirm that. Is it a sealed envelope?
Yep.
Okay, completely sealed. You see something here. We're doing a card trick. We'll get you home. You hear something in there?
Yeah.
I do too. This is crazy. I mean, I brought this from home in a sealed envelope. Well, it can't be a two of hearts. I mean, well, it could be a two of hearts, but it couldn't be the one that you picked, could it? Let me see what you got there. I'll be darned. Is that the same card? That is the same card from inside there. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Now, I know what you're thinking. You did it with a clear balloon. And the card didn't show up in that balloon. It would have been kind of cool if it had shown up in this balloon over here. But see, I've got some black balloons over here. I got a bunch of them. Pick a black balloon out of there, would you? Let's just try this. You could have picked any balloon. They're all black. Bring extras just in case I need them. All right, so you got your black balloon there. Let's try this. Yeah, let's just try it for fun. I'll take the card. I'll take the two of diamonds because it had writing on it, Simon. So you got that card?
Yep.
All right, you got the black balloon?
Yep.
All right, now you hold the balloon, and you do as I do. Oh, you're ruining the card. Okay, I got lots of decks of cards. Okay, put the two on top of each other. Hold them again at the same time simultaneously without being redundant. Whenever I think about the past, it always brings back a lot of memories. Nostalgia isn't what it used to be. Last autumn, I was driving when it was raining.
I get it.
I almost saw a mirage. All right, you got your card?
Yeah.
Shuffle so that you don't know where your card is. Now, would you be amazed if you were able to put that card back together in its original condition?
Yeah.
So would I. Try it. It's not what I meant. I meant restore it.
Take?
No, just voila. Now I know where that saying came from. Good health is hard to find. Here, hold one for a receipt. All right, I'm going to take the remaining pieces here, put them in my, put them over here and here. So, you got the black balloon? Drop it in there, baby. Oh, wait, take it out. Got to stretch it out. Blow it up real quick. A little further. Just a little further. That's enough. All right, now, just hold that for a second there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let her go. You got supplements for that, too. All right. Anything in there? Put your hand in there. Anything in there? All right, put the balloon in there. Put the balloon in there. All right, the rest of your cards go in there. Shake them up. Oh gosh, if this works, this will be incredible. If this works, this will be amazing. What did I say earlier? It would have been cool if your card would have shown up in that clear balloon. I could have done it, but you'd have seen it. See the balloon in there?
Yeah.
Do you see the card in there?
No.
I don't either. It's getting interesting. Never done this. First time, seriously. Absolutely first time, brand new. It's not easy tying the knot. Remember when we shook the envelope, you heard a card in it. Shake it. Oh, cut it out. Are you still holding a corner of your card?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same card, obviously. It's good. Can you hold this by the nipple? All right, all right. Don't be alarmed. And don't let go.
Okay.
Or would you rather I hold it?
That's fine, I got it.
Oh, cut it out. Oh. What was your card?
2 of hearts.
2 of hearts. Will you see if that fits? The corner fits.
Yeah.
Let me show the crowd. That's ridiculous. The corner. The trick worked. Wow, you guys have been great helpers. Thank you for helping. Thank you for helping. And may the magic be with you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, one last one. We'll get you back to the drinking. This is a favorite of mine, and it's also relatively new. And this is a mathematical probability thing. And it uses what I call, Shannon's husband Joe's older brother, one of my best college buddies. We were on the basketball team at Winona State many moons ago. I still play. His brother Paul has a son Steve, who is still playing internationally in the 3-on-3, and he's about as good a shooter. Led the nation in college in three-point shooting when he played. And so I was a good player, but I'm not good enough to go to that level. But I remembered how I liked to dress when I played basketball, so this was my attire. And I figured I'd be a magician someday, so I put a tie on and got the clothes on there. So this is going to be an artistic trick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some helpers fill stuff in on here. Got it? Fill stuff in. But I have a prediction here as to what this is going to look like at the end. Now, in order for us to do this, I'm going to, well, let's see, I don't know, maybe get somebody who's artistic. Are you artistic, sir?
No.
Why do you guys got vision directional issues here? I'm looking there and I thought you were a ventriloquist. I heard no and I didn't even see your lips move. All right, here we go. Let's try it. What we'll do is we'll just let one person at each table color. All right, we'll start right here.
You sure you want me to?
No, I'm not. Okay, you're colorful.
You got gold?
Here, I'll bring them over. I gotta bring them over to you now. So you kind of tipped your hand, but that's okay. I'm going to look away. Matter of fact, so I can't see this, I'll really make it difficult on myself. I'll take off my optometrist glasses, and I'll put it, this is dangerous, but I'm going to try it. Best part of this trick, I don't get to see you. That's a guy joke. All right, here we go. I might play basketball tomorrow. Where are you? Are you close by? So here, what's your name again? Kevin. Kevin, I'm not looking. Remove one marker. You got it? I'm not looking. Remove the cap, because it works better that way. And I'm going to have you, just for fun, fill in the tank top with that color. The tank top being the little straps going over the shoulders and then the part in the stomach. Don't do the t-shirt, just the tank top. Let me know when you're done. The quicker you go, the better it is for Dick. So he can go home. Wake him up. All right, are you done with that, Frank? I mean Kevin. Yeah. Frank was a farmer who was working with the goat in South Dakota with Zach and his brother. That's right. Are you done, Kevin? Oh, good. Put the cap back on. Keep the marker. I don't want the marker. I'll get it later. Now, hand the clipboard to someone at a different table. Boy, I hope I can know where to go with this. Which way are you going?
Over here.
Am I going the right way?
Yes, here in front of you.
Right here?
Keep coming. Keep coming. Shaking good. Keep coming.
Okay. What's your name?
Joe.
Hey, Joe. Pull one out.
Okay, got it.
You got one?
Yep.
Okay, remove the cap. Let's go all the way down by the shoes, and they got some like leggings right below the knees. There are these like compression socks. Can you do the compression socks with yours, please? Shouldn't take too long. They're compression socks.
Okay.
Okay, you can put the cap back on. Keep the marker, and I'll get it later. And give the clipboard to someone somewhere else. Could be at a nearby table, or it could be farther away. All of a sudden, I feel like singing Stevie Wonder. I heard a bad joke the other day. A guy comes up and he says, "Have you ever seen Stevie Wonder's house?" I said, "No." He said, "Neither is he." Yeah. Where is it?
Back here. All the way to the back.
I'm voice activated here.
I'm going to help you.
Thank you. I feel like I'm in hospice. I like people I can't see. Holy shoot, are you at the bar? Where are we going?
We're back here.
Who is it? Who is it?
Delicious.
Oh, wait. Oh, you got one?
Yep. Delicious.
Got it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Do I have to color it?
No, yeah, well, who is it? Who are you? Sydney?
Yeah.
Okay. Sydney, take the cap off. And in your case, let's go with the gym shorts. Let's do it. I thought you were with me. Okay, do the gym shorts. I'm getting ready for performing on a cruise ship. That's why I'm hobbling. magician was working on a cruise ship, and the captain had a pet parrot, and the parrot kept flying over the stage during the magician show, and the parrot caught on to the act. So as future shows would come up, the parrot thought he'd have fun with the magician, and during the show, the parrot would blurb up, all right, it's up his sleeve, it's up his sleeve. Well, a couple seconds later, oh, it's in his pocket, it's in his pocket. And a little while later, he said, oh, it's in the other hand, it's in the other hand. Finally, the magician had enough of it, and he was gonna get rid of that parrot, because he was all set to kill the parrot, and then there was a big storm hit, and the ship crashed, and everything fell apart. The magician was floating at sea, the parrot was floating at sea. 3 days later, they crossed by each other out there on the water, and the parrot looks at the magician and says, all right, I give up. What'd you do with the ship? All right, did you fill it in? Okay, you can put the cap back on and keep the pen, and then give the thing to someone else. All right, is this Judy still with me? Oh, hi, Jesse. I feel like we're going over to where those 3 smart high school girls are. No? Okay. They had their shot. They had, where? Okay, what's the name? Rachel. Take one out. You got it? Rachel, do me a favor and let's go for the t-shirt, the shoulders and the neck above the tank top. That's an easy one, just the two arms, shoulders, and the part above the tank top. Let me know when you're done. And how many markers are left in here? Good. You about done? All right, you can put the cap on. You keep the marker. I'll get it later. All right, last one. Give that thing to someone. Okay, is this still empty? All right. Boy, I should have been drinking. All right, where are we? Who is it? What's the name? Huh? Oh, Bernard. Okay, oh, that's your daughter. Great. All right, Bernard, do me a favor. See the necktie?
Yep.
All right, remember, you know how candy cane is? Do the necktie, but just do one stripe on, one stripe off, so every other one. So we're going to alternate them on the necktie, just for fun. And that way we'll have a necktie with a pattern of one on, one off, one on, one off, and so on. We got someone already did the show. They did this one, they did that, and they did that. Okay, and then Jesse or someone, can you go get the markers for me? All right. And my sound is cutting out. Are you done with what you're doing? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. You got the marker? Okay. So where the hell's the stage? Oh, I can take this off. All right, we're done. Okay, here we go. Woo. Here we go. Get your phones ready. Get your photos ready on this baby. This is a good deal coming up. Thank you very much. You, Jesse?
Yes.
Hi, Jesse. Did they do a song about you?
Jesse, girl.
Oh, looky here. Looky here. What are the odds? I'm hot. A little warm up here. Best way to predict the future is to create the future. That's what you're doing at Bernard's, creating the future, keeping everybody safe in the New Richmond area, keeping them in wheels. I'll be darned. Got the exact match right there, baby. Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. Because there's 120 ways that can be done. It's 5 factorial. If you know from math, 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. which makes it kind of weird that every one of these suckers here are all exactly the same as that one there, so it really didn't matter which one of these I pulled out of there. So, my message is, have a good life, enjoy yourselves, and you know, dress for the occasions. I mean, if you're at the beach, dress for the occasions. I was so sure you were going to pick those that I wore the outfit. I'm not going to forget you, and somehow I think neither will you. So, thanks for having me back. We'll see you in 4 years or whenever, and keep having fun up here. My website, HondoMagic.com, if you want to follow me. Thanks a lot. Sometimes I feel naked doing this.
I love it.